Hello and welcome. My name is Taurus and I'll be your host for the next 15 minutes. In this demonstration, I would like to show you full Android OS running on an Nvidia Shield Android TV. So let's head over to the About page just to give some type of proof that we are running a different OS on the Shield Android TV. In my opinion, this is by far the best setup. So definitely watch this video all the way through, because I'll be giving a lot of detailed information, switching back and forth between the two OSs. Unfortunately, some things are not compatible with the unit, but there are definitely plenty of workarounds. But things that are working is your Amazon game controller, Amazon Fire TV remote, and also your Nvidia Shield remote. Just the voice search on the remote does not work, but you can definitely hook up a USB webcam with a built-in mic. Now for some fun stuff. Look at these two Nvidia Shields. Both are 16 gigabytes, but one is running stock firmware and the other one is running full Android OS. Now the benefits of running full Android OS, check out Facebook. You can install this app without having to do any type of side loading or through a USB thumb drive. Just like you install any other app on your phone or tablet, it's just as simple. You'll have millions upon millions of apps that you can download directly from the Google Play Store. There's no hacks or tricks involved, just install just like you would your phone or your tablet. Also, I would recommend to use the Xbox 360 controller with a USB dangle. And you'll most likely have these controllers laying around your house. But unlike the rooted stock firmware, you're only getting about 100 apps. And some of these that I'm showing you right now are probably duplicated. And as you notice, you don't see any of your popular social media apps. Like Facebook, Instagram, Ubu, Tango, all those apps will not be here on this app store. I use and recommend the Xbox 360 wireless controllers used with the Microsoft USB dangle. One USB dangle can hook up to a maximum of 4 Xbox 360 wireless controllers. In my opinion, and a lot of others, Nvidia did a lousy job at the connectivity of their controllers. If they would have made it Bluetooth, it would have been a perfect controller, because the overall design and the shape and the feel and the look of the controller is very outstanding. Now we're going to head over to the Google Play Store running our full Android OS. We're going to install Skype. As you can see, Skype is as easy as installed as you would on any Android phone or Android tablet. You can also use a webcam with a built-in mic. I use the Logitech C930E, and you can find that webcam over at the Logitech website in the business section. Now we're going to install a few more apps just to show you that this is fully functional and working just like any other phone or Android tablet. But I'm actually now going to speed along this video because I don't want to bore you with just installing and opening apps. But this system is by far the baddest one on the market as we speak. And I right now own two 16 gigabyte ones and two 500s. I love all of my systems. I have one on each TV set, and of course I enjoy the 500 gigs more. I think they're well worth it for the buck. If you actually have to go out there and buy a 256 gigabyte stick made by, I think it's Pony, you're going to pay about $100. So why not just add it on to it, tack it onto it, and just go ahead and just get the 500. Then you have plenty of storage on the inside. I'm actually going to play this game right here just to show you that it's actually functional. And you can keep your wives and husbands out of the casinos. They can sit here and play it on a big screen TV set at home. It's fully working. Now I'm playing this on a 4K, so the color resolution is just remarkable. It's just really just pops, and I can't say it no more. And if you're looking at my home screen right now, my home screen is actually a live wallpaper that you can set up just like you do on your tablets or your phones. And as you can see down here at the bottom, I'm actually making my little soft key navigation bars. Actually, I think I'm calling that wrong. I'm used to Mac, so if I say things wrong, it's only because I'm used to the ISO. I'm not used to Android, but I'm actually getting more familiar with it now that I'm playing with these Android devices. But as you can see, I have the weather widget, and you can put widgets on, read books on here. And look how boring this is. I mean, it actually looks really nice when you play around with it for a little while. But after a minute or two after you play with it, I'm showing it right now as rooted, but after you play around with it for a while, it gets kind of boring and it's going to get cluttered. And who wants to keep going to the right when you start adding, especially if you have a 500 gig hard drive, you're going to be installing a lot of things on here and a lot of apps. And once you start installing a lot of things on here, going left and right is going to get really tedious and long. Yeah, I'm granting permissions right now that is rooted. But this system is, I can't say it enough, it's awesome. And I recommend this to anyone. I had a lot of systems. I had the Google boxes, I had the Amazon Fire TVs, and now that I got the Nvidia Shield, I can never go back. And I sideload a lot of apps anyway, so if you see that sideload launcher, which I'm gonna show a little bit at the end, it's gonna look exactly just like you would if you had it this way. And everything just works with it. Look at this right here. I'm installing right now what it needed. To play this Doom 3 right now, the game, Google Gameplay. I purposely didn't install it just so that when I launch the game, that this will pop up and say, hey, you need this to install this to play it. And right now I'm playing Doom 3. And I'm signing in just like I would normally. This is a legal bought copy from the Google Play Store. I didn't buy this on the Nvidia side of it, but they're actually one in the same. It's just that it's just called Lean Back, and it just has like a theme on top of their Google Play Store. So, and if they don't have like the, if it's not structured a certain way, they will never show up in the lean back version of the Google Play Store. And this game is actually playing just like it would on the stock version. The colors, it's rich. I'm actually playing this with an Xbox 360 controller. I've actually played it also with the Amazon controller as well. The Amazon controller as well is actually way more expensive. Xbox 360 controller is brand new, 24 bucks, and it works very well. I mean, if you had an Xbox 360, you know that these controllers work very well. Microsoft did a good job on them. And you just get the PC adapter and you just plug it directly in the back of your box and you're up and running. You can hook up to 4 game controllers. And now I died on purpose on that one. For real I did, but you also have on your desktop, like you see the, right now I'm actually making the clock come up and it would show like your battery life, your Bluetooth and whatnot. I'm actually right now closing programs just like you would on a tablet. But I'm also right now I'm using my mini keyboard and mouse. But you can also, a lot of apps and everything work with your remote controls. I also made it whereas you can actually, as you see right here on this pop-up, you can actually power it down, restart it, take pictures, and also get rid of those soft keys at the bottom and also at the status bar at the top so you get the full screen. Also, this is just like you would pull up all your apps that's what's installed. And right now, going back into Google Play Store. What exactly? Oh, right now I'm actually about to install the Nvidia Hub, which is used so you can stream video games. And to me, by far, this app is way better than the one that comes with the system. And you'll see why just in a few minutes. Now, if you look on your left sidebar, you have shop, news, Android games. The media stuff is actually already installed. You have your top navigation bar with a lot of other news and information and stuff. There's none of that stuff on the one that comes with the system. I don't know why it does. And you can also still play your PC games, stream them directly from your PC over to the unit. All that stuff works just like it would on the original system. I'm actually gonna not show you my username, of course. But like in the grid games, look at this. Look how many games you can see on one screen. And this is the full Android version, so keep your eye on the bottom right corner. Now I'm switching over to the rooted stock firmware. And look at this, you're gonna go left and right. How many games can you look at once? And when they're gonna start adding a lot more games to this, it's gonna be they're probably gonna have to change this up after a while, because they just can't put enough games on the screen. And to me, just scrolling like to the right for a while is just gonna get annoying. Now I'm going back to the full Android OS version, and look at that. It's just all your games like bam, right there. And you can scroll through them very easily. So when it comes down to both of them, I actually give a point to the full Android version. Now let's find a game for us to play. How about Batman? Now we're just going to use this game just to show that we can move around, all the buttons are working and whatnot. So this is actually just using it as a test. While this game is loading, I would like to make a note here that when I first got my Android Nvidia Shield TV, I could not for the life of me log into the grid where you play your online streaming games like we're doing here with Batman. The reason being is because the system never notified me that the app needed to be updated. So I assumed because this is in beta stage that the servers were down or it was in maintenance. So I waited 24 hours before I tried again, but all I would get is the little gear constantly spinning around and around and around. It wasn't until I went into the Google Play Store and actually searched for Nvidia apps, and I came across the Nvidia Hub app, which notified me that I needed an update. So I updated it, and sure enough, I logged right in. Now we're going to test out the Xbox 360 controllers playing Batman. If you didn't know, you still can use your Nvidia controller, but you have to use a USB wired connection. Or use Droid mode for your wireless connection. With Droid mode, you have to actually still use your USB cable that comes with your system. One end goes into the controller, and the other end goes into your phone. You use Droid mode app on your phone, and you use Droid mode server on your system, and it will read it wirelessly. Now back to Batman using the 360 controller. It's very responsive. And if you really want to see how responsive it is compared to the Nvidia Shield one, download the game called Zen Pinball, and you will see just how big of a lag that the triggers have. I believe that the Nvidia Shield controller, the reason why it's getting lag is because it's sharing the Wi-Fi connection that you use to get internet with, and also connects to the controller itself. But as you can see here with the Xbox 360 controller, you have no lag. It's going through the USB port and it runs very smoothly. The buttons are very responsive and it just works. Now moving forward, if you are a Amazon Prime member, you're gonna love this. As of now, Amazon has updated their app to Amazon Video. It used to be called Amazon Instant Video. And with the new app, you can now download all of your new movies or TV shows directly to your device. By doing so, you don't have to actually watch your movies or TV shows with the internet connections, basically watching them offline. And in here, I'm actually going to demonstrate on downloading a TV show. I'm downloading Pilot from Hand of God. Now, because of the copyrights laws and whatnot, I'm not going to actually play it all the way through or play much of it. I'm actually just going to show you the functionality that it does work. And as you can see here, it loaded up very well, and I'm actually forwarding and rewinding it very easily, and I didn't speed up the camera at all. Now I'm going to actually play one that I didn't download, and as you can see here, it's working out very good and it's downloading pretty quickly, and I'm forwarding and rewinding really easily and fast. And now I'm going to cut that off. Also, you can also delete your movies directly from the app, of course, so you can actually don't have to use some kind of ES Explorer or File Manager or something like that to delete your movies. It deletes them directly from the app itself, and as you notice it's deleted it and it's gone. And now you just freed up some storage on your hard drive. So yes, if you're a Prime member, this app will definitely be beneficial to you. To me, this is the best setup, but looking back at the stock, look at this. You have to load an app to load an app. Why not just have all your apps in one convenient place like you do on your phone or tablet? I think the full Android OS is an awesome upgrade to your system, and if you like it, hey, I'm all for it. I'll install it and get you rolling. Hey, I almost forgot. What about all you book-loving fans out there? Wouldn't you just love to read your best-selling novel on your big screen TV set? You no longer have to settle for your phone or your tablet, but now you can lay back in the comfort of your own bed and read your best-selling novel. You can also do audiobooks, just like you do Pandora, radio stations or whatnot, walking around the comfort of your own home and listening to this. Everything you do on your phone or your tablet, now you can do it on your TV set. Isn't that just wonderful? And I'm looking at this right now on this TV set, and my goodness, I can read this for a pretty good distance. I'm actually laying on the back of my bed watching, and I can read this perfectly. But I don't wear glasses, so. But I don't know with people with vision problems, but it's definitely a possibility, and you can look into it. Well, thank you for having me, and you have a great day.